So how did
Henderson.
it feel to be back?
It felt real good. I was kind of getting like depressed just sitting there watching my teammates play every day, knowing I didn't get to do it. So I'm just happy to be back.
How much did you actually get to play? How many plays do you think on Saturday?
I had 11 plays.
How do you think you did?
I think I did okay. Could always do better.
You ready for more?
Huh?
You ready for more this week?
Oh yeah, a lot more.
Coach always talks about your energy, and you tend to be jumping up and down a lot on the sideline and all. Just talk about that aspect of what you bring to that.
I mean, I just feel that that's just me. I'm like, once I get to the game, I just can't stop moving, and I'm just always energized, and I like to see like all my teammates make big plays, and that just get me even more pumped.
Seantrel, how scary was the whole back surgery thing?
It wasn't. I don't say it was scary. I just thought it was just more like putting like a hold on what I was trying to do with the team. So it wasn't really scary.
Were you in a lot of pain?
Yeah, like before the surgery, I was in more pain before the surgery.
Brandon Linder over here.
Seantrel, when did you start experiencing pain? When did the injury kind of happen?
This was like early April.
Did you think you'd be back this quickly? Were you kind of worried you might not be back this fast?
No, they told me I was supposed to miss the season, so I didn't think I was going to be back this fast.
So what do you attribute you being back? Was it just the great medical care? Was it you working out, you losing the weight? What do you think?
I think it was just the rehab and the treatment that I was getting every day. Just kept getting as much as I could every day and just working hard.
You said it happened early April. What were you doing, or how did it happen? Was lifting weights? Or?
Oh yeah, I was squatting and I was coming up on my last rep, and I just kind of felt my leg just go dead, like it just went numb like that as I came up, and I didn't know exactly what it was. I thought it was just like I pulled a hip muscle or something like that, but I didn't get an MRI until after spring. Until the day before we had our last spring game.
So was it a disc? Sorry, Seantrel.
Yeah,
So,
I had a herniated disc.
and you're 100%. And it's like they say it's 100. What's your situation with that?
What do you mean by that?
Is it 100% healed? I mean, it's not something you have to be
it's
concerned
healed.
about.
It's healed. I just still have a little bit of back pain here and there, but it's fine.
Do they have you do anything precautionary in the weight room from here on forward so it doesn't happen again, something like that?
Just not real heavy squats and heavy leg training. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I can do everything else.
Was the biggest challenge getting your strength back? Is that the big issue?
Yeah, it's leg strength, and even when I was still hurt, I still did upper body strength, so that kept me in the game a little bit. Other than that, it was just my leg strength that I had to get back.
Are you back to where it was last year or before the injury at this point, strength-wise, or are you still working on getting it back?
I'm still working on getting it back.
How close are you to where it was?
I'm pretty close.
You're obviously I guess you're competing with Jonathan over on the right side. Just talk about that competition and how he's doing too.
Feliciano's doing a real good job. I like watching him play every day. I mean, we help each other and compete at the same time, so it's just like brotherhood and trying to get each other's job, but it's just how we do it every day.
Can you talk about your weight loss? How much? You look like you definitely suffered from last year. How much you lost? How did you do it? That sort of thing.
I lost about 40 pounds. I came in 385 and just conditioning and strength conditioning every day like we had. And eating habits and things like that, just getting my diet right. I knew I had to lose weight, so I just took it on and did what I had to do.
Now, do you weigh the same now? Did you gain any after the surgery or lose more?
Oh no, I actually don't know exactly how I did it, but I kind of kept my weight through the whole thing, so I'm still 345 right now.
You mentioned that this season, the injury put a hold on your season, what you were trying to do, kind of slow start. What were your goals coming into this year? What were you wanting to do? Was it to win that left tackle spot, the honors? I know you got some last year. What were you thinking for this year?
I just wanted to win, period, just with my team. I knew we had a whole new coaching staff, and then we had, like, pretty much a whole new team. Well, I mean, it was still guys from last year, but just, like, as an aspect from a team standpoint, we had a whole new team and a whole new plan, and I just wanted to go out there and be able to compete and win with them. So that's what I felt it really put a hold on.
What's up? Go ahead.
Seantrel, you guys used to playing. You're used to being on the field. You learn a different perspective from sitting on the sideline and watching your teammates play. Do you take something different from the game?
I mean, I just play my role pretty much. I know my role. I do what I got to do. I know I was used to playing more last year, but I know like what type of position I was in now, so it didn't really make me mad or anything. Kind of just made me work harder.
What's it like playing for Coach Kehoe? You know, new coach for you.
I mean, Kehoe, he's real similar to Stoutland over there. I mean, good coach, teaches everything. He's on our bus every day, so it's kind of like another coach.
So you were expecting to miss the season. Was that pre-injury or even after the surgery? Were you still expecting to miss it?
After the surgery, the doctor told me it could be 6 weeks or it could be the whole season. He said it just depended on how my rehab went. So.
Seantrel, Virginia Tech's defense, again, tops in the nation, some top 10 or whatever in sacks. They seem to have been that way for the past decade or so. Can you talk about what you've seen from them that makes them so effective, scheme-wise, year in, year out, whoever's out there?
I mean, like they had like the same coach, and like they like first of all they're coached real well. They got a good defensive scheme, and like they pretty much play like quarters. But like we watch so much film to the point where we can get it down pat, and we know how to stop them. So.
Obviously, it's gonna be a tough road game, tough environment. How important is communication along the line and all that stuff going to be this week?
I mean, it's real important because I haven't been to Blacksburg, but it said it's like real super loud. So we got hand gestures and all sorts of type of things that help us communicate well with each other.
Where are you working mostly at, right or left side?
On the right side.
On the right side.
Yeah.
And I guess coach had mentioned that maybe you would play some guard. Did you do any of that in practice?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's only tackle for you.
Yeah.
How about left tackle? Seantrel, you were competing there in the spring. Is that position, I guess that's the kind of the glamour position for an offensive lineman. Is that position you eventually would like to be at?
Yeah, I would eventually like to play left tackle, but honestly, I really don't care whether I play right or left. I just want to play.
The offensive line has had a couple opportunities this year to, especially the Kansas State game, to win the game there at the end. Did you watch that situation, and what were your thoughts on that?
I was real mad, just to be honest. I felt that we were supposed to take control of that situation. I mean, only 1 or 2 yards away from getting in that last touchdown. Would have won the game, would have made it a whole different outcome, but we didn't. So we focused on that a lot prior to the after the game, and so that doesn't happen again.
The coach has been talking about short yardage situations, how you guys have to get better in that. How much have you guys focused on that in practice, and what's been the message about that?
We focus on it a lot, and as far as the message, just being mean and getting off the ball on the goal line when we only need an inch or a yard or 2.
Is that what the team's been missing, you think, that extra meanness maybe?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would just say maybe more of actually focus on that aspect.
You've gotten as much attention as any offensive lineman that's ever played here. What do you think about that? What do you think people are kind of engaged in you and kind of follow you, that sort of thing?
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's a lot of attention whether you're injured, whether you're playing or not. Usually offensive linemen are don't get much publicity, but a lot of people are interested in what you're doing, and how does that make you feel? Do you follow that stuff or what people say about you?
I don't really follow it much, but it actually makes me feel good. I mean, just to know the simple fact that people actually want to know what's going on or look at Seantrel. I think my size has a lot to do with that. Period. People just look at me and say, "Oh, he's huge," and want to know what's going on.
And sorry. There were points also, as George was saying, along the way where people thought maybe you were homesick for Minnesota, and all the back and forth and gossip and stuff like that. I mean, you feel like you love it here, and this is where you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Some people thought you'd transfer and stuff like that.
No, transfer, never. I love it here. There would be no reason for me to transfer.
What do you love it about here?
I mean, just everything. I mean, I like Miami, period. I like the campus. As far as school, like the small class size, that works for me. And just the people that's around here. I mean, everybody's just real genuine and it's just good people. So, and teammates also.
What's the mindset with this team? You guys are 2-2, but guys like yourself are still coming back. Ray's coming back this week. Vernon in a few weeks. Is there a positive sense in that you guys aren't quite full strength yet?
We always have a positive sense. We don't really focus on who we missing, who we've been missing in the team. We really couldn't focus on that until they actually got back. We just pretty much focused on what we got, and we still got the mindset of winning the ACC championship.
What's it like blocking?
Moving on after that.
Sorry, what's it like blocking for a back like Lamar?
I love it because I know all you need is just a little inch or not even, and he gonna make it happen regardless. So he real good. I love playing with him.
Has the line shuffled at all since you've come back? Has Brandon Washington moved it all back to the inside? Is he maybe getting some snaps there?
Nah,
Okay.
everybody's still where they're at. I just get some rotation in the right tackle.
Okay. So you would, are you expecting a certain amount of plays in this game at all? Has coach sort of talked to you, hey, you're going to play half the game, or are you kind of going in a progressive way, or could you end up playing the whole game?
No, I'm not expecting anything. Just whatever coach needs me to do.
Mike James has had a tough start to the season so far, but your thoughts on him and as a player and what he can still bring to you guys?
Mike, he gonna bring everything he got every time, whether it's in practice or whether it's in the game. I know he got turf toe right now, and he's still battling through that. And he just go hard every day. That's Mike, just a hard-working guy. He ain't gonna never stop. So I think he's gonna keep progressing along.
With him being a hard-working guy, and obviously with what he went through last year, is a guy that you guys all pulling for as an individual to kind of get out of his rut a little bit?
Say it again.
Is he, because of what he's went through last year, and that the tough start, and he's a hard-working guy? Does that make you guys root for him or pull for him even more as an individual to come out of this rut?
Oh yeah, we always just pretty much stick together. We know what he went through last year. It was real hard times for him and us at the same time. Like it wasn't even, what I'm saying, my family. That's not really felt for him. So we just always make sure that we stick together and look out for each other at all times.
You mentioned that you're still feeling some pain in your back. What's the normal process after the game for you to sort of?
I just got to make sure I get my rehab in every day. As far as ice tubs and ice in my bag and heat, just to make sure that I keep doing everything so I don't have too much strain on my back.
Did you feel it at all during the game on Saturday?
A little bit, but not really. I really couldn't feel much. I was so pumped up.
Do you feel the added weight has absolutely helped you, or has it slowed you down in a way because you're used to being heavier at the point of attack, or how do you feel? The difference in weight now has affected your game?
I think it's helping me move a bit better. Like, losing 40 pounds, I can get off the ball a little quicker. But then at the same time, I'm still not all the way 100%, so I don't really know exactly what I can do. But I think I'll be better once I get all my strength back in all places.